They are pretty drawn back on the map, and we'll see if they can handle this triple push that's coming in from Ivy and the Cloud9 team. They get quite far into the lane. Chris will get one headshot, and he's looking for more. Lowell is there as well, and Dennis, it's a free-for-all in this bomb site, and Cloud9 have no say in it at all. You have to wonder if that's enough here. I feel like Chris is going to be very lonely out in this bomb site. Flashes are in, looking down to try and avoid any further coming in. They're all around him, but no one's actually spotted him yet. That's remarkable. Chris getting a big opening, but Shroud will take him down. Lowell's going to be gone. Next is Automatic with the kill on Robson. It's falling apart. Mousesports, they were so back on the bomb side that they just couldn't really help each other out, and that's a big issue. Oscar's going to go down next. Skadoodle with a headshot. That was a Glock as well, leaving Dennis in a 1 versus 3 with the bomb down. The American team striking right back in the next round here, and Dennis trying to see if he can come up with some sort of miraculous 1 versus 3 comeback.
Might be able to pull this off. Automatic is low, but Shroud is the one who's holding close. P250 in hand, going to get the shots in his back, and Dennis can't turn in time. Automatic Shroud, you know, kind of crouching around in the corners here in A main. So Mousesports looking to abuse that. There's the wallbang shot onto Stewie. Chris, you monster.
Stewie's just frozen in the corner. Chris will get the kill. Lowell flashed in as well. That's some amazing CT aggression. I love this from Mousesports. You almost never see this on Train, and certainly not to this extent. There were 3 people waiting there for Cloud9. Normally you'd think, well, yeah, come and be aggressive, that's fine. Automatic missing a big chance there to bring it back in his favor. Chris is going to be going down. Nothing. First kill of the game for him. And that's an important one on Chris. Dennis still trying to stay alive, but it is a 2-1-3. They only have 37 seconds left. Oscar now wanting to join the battle. Going to sneak through the smoke and take down Skadoodle. And now Automatic. 1 versus 3 with 30 seconds. Going to put out a grenade, and he's not going to fake it. If he wanted to, he had to run for B right away. This is really tough on him. 20 seconds, and he's going to get the kill on Dennis at least.
Yeah, that's really what had to happen. The only issue here is that there are 2 players still alive, Rops and Oscar, and they are very close to this A site. Automatic trying to get clever. Will spot out Oscar on the bomb site. He's got time for this. 7 seconds, and if he can get onto the train, perfect. Now there's the safe plant. He seems to have a good idea where Rops is coming from as well, and so things get interesting here. 1v1, Automatic for the clutch. 3 kills so far on him, and Rops has been spotted. Automatic knows how to play this now. Right on the edge, looking for the overstep, looking for the peek, and is he going to react in time to Rops? And Rops right now just trying to play the angles, but sure enough, Automatic, he runs out of bullets! Disaster. But this is so well done by him.
Trying to make his model small on the train. Doesn't want to get picked from Pop Dog now. Stewie going to come charging through, picks up the first one. Lowell get 1 in return, but he should be going down 2 with the FAMAS. They need to get on him quick. They're giving him way too much space. Eventually, there's the kill from nothing, and now 2 versus 3. They have more than a minute, but they're still committing to this plant right away. Rob's going to get the 1, running in on Automatic and taking him down. Rob's going for the spray, and it's almost a triple. Now it's a 1-on-1. Oscar versus Skadoodle, and Skadoodle picks up the kill. Unbelievably.
Like, Skadoodle's going into this round fully bought up with 10,000 in the bank.
And it is about Mousesports, but it's not exactly a great one, and Cloud9 are putting on the pressure, running into the yard, but Dennis with the opening frag, that's great. Lowell has been good in this position, and he's going to drop the sniper on the other side. Shroud and nothing coming back into it with a couple of kills, but now Rops has turned up, and he's still plenty of help on him. 2 versus 3. This looks like a round that Mousesports should be able to win. Now they just need to keep it cool here. Make sure they play for refrags.
Yes, give time for Stewie to work. And there you go, exactly. Finds the headshot on Rops, brings it back to a 2-on-2. Stewie has survived with only 5 HP, and so you can be sure that Rops has communicated that over to his teammates. And so Dennis and Chris now, they need to play off the bomb, but with a minute left in this round, and Shroud picking up smokes like they're candy off the ground. He's just, that's the second one that he's managed to chuck out here. It looks like Chris is going to get the drop on him, though. Shroud, never going to see this coming. And that pretty much snuffs the round, Chris. Don't shoot your teammate.
If he goes for the peek, it's just a single bullet that he needs. Stewie walking out, and there's Dennis with the kill.
Now's another chance here for Cloud9 to reset the economy on Mousesports. It would be a disaster if they managed to pull it off.
Again, great push into main. I love seeing this out of Mousesports. Lowell going to get the kill on Automatic, but nothing sneaking in. Easy enough kill on the first, and ready to try and see if he could refrag it. Chris is being incredibly aggressive, and what a flick from nothing. Taking down Chris. Get a couple of kills here that could definitely turn the round, and now the grenades are raining in onto the bomb site. Dennis Lonesome for backup right now because he's the only defense actually on the bomb side at the moment, and he's going to go down to Stewie. Oscar can't see a single thing. He's being very defensive with the AWP. There's one kill at least, taking down nothing, but now the rest of Cloud9 could just hide. They don't have to show themselves at all.
Exactly.
They've already put up the wall of smokes. Now they're running down Ivy. Two people are holding there as well. Automatic will be going down. Cloud9 have a full setup, and they're on the bomb side, ready to put the bomb down. Nice jump up to make sure he can't get shot in the feet. Stewie goes down. Two opening frags going in favor of Mousesports. Kadul missing the shot, and Lowell will capitalize on that immediately. Now it's looking very bad for Cloud9. Chris is going to get the kill, and Nothing, who was going to be the linchpin, sneaking in here in the retake. He only gets the one kill. Mousesports just shutting it all down. Going to start to rain in. Actually, great counter smoke from Oscar. That's interesting.
Yeah, but this is giving it away that there's got to be somebody on high right now between the Molotov and the smoke. Skadoodle's going to be able to trade it, and Oscar missing shots that he had a golden opportunity there to turn this into a 3-on-3. And now, Cloud9 have got the man advantage going into the holds. You're retaking with 2 AWPs. Cloud9, they know that they just don't need to peek at this point. And they still have Nothing looking for the flank. Nice HE, though, from Dennis. Dead on. Skadoodle is gone. And Nothing rotating around, but Shroud's got the high ground. What can he do with this?
Automatic with one. He's going to get sprayed down. Oscar finally hitting a shot, and Dennis to come in.
And it's going to be the aggressive setup, and that might be close enough to hear it for Nothing. He is holding right around that corner. There's the flash, looking for the shot. Chris going to be able to make it out of here, and it's the bait and switch automatic. Never expecting the boost there. Perfectly done from Mousesports. What clever play.
And they ran the exact same setup 2 rounds ago, where the only thing that was that no one from Cloud9 showed up in time. But this time worked perfectly. Robs with a headshot to take down Stewie. So good little trick from Mousesports.
As the clock ticks down.
Triple push is exactly what you want to cancel out this kind of strat from Mousesports, though. This setup is very weak to the triple Ivy push because only Dennis is covering Ivy. Now you can see Mousesports starting to scatter a little bit. This is quite the call from Cloud9 here in the 15th round, but Oscar will take down Nothing. And if he could get put into play, it'd be interesting. Stewie sneaking through the smoke. He actually hits the headshot, but it isn't enough. And Oscar getting a second kill on automatic as well. The bomb, yeah, it's going down, but Robs is there to cancel it out. In fact, Dennis with the Molotov and Skadoodle, nothing that he could do here. So, good idea for Cloud9, but Mousesports getting too many entries for them to really do anything at the end of it. Triple kill for Oscar. That's good news as well. Heartbreaking. Chris at the Molotov, I'm sure you will have all noticed. Skadoodle has a smoke on the other side for the defuse, so we'll see how this turns out. Oh, Molotov is going to go deep instead, so not for the afterplant. Dennis with a headshot in taking down Stewie, and now Cloud9 want to go for the retake quick as well. USPs are out. Skadoodle with a headshot on one. The bomb has been planted. Shroud with a nice click to take down Oscar. Great grenade to drop Skadoodle, and now we're back in a 3-on-3. Sneaking around in the back line is Dennis, and that might just have done it.
This can make all the difference because they don't have a kit picked up. Automatic is very low on HP, so he can't really make too many plays. It's on Shroud here to find this kill, and he will recover the kit. Now it's a matter of him hoofing it to get onto that site as quickly as possible. Chris on the bomb train, but Robs with the high ground. Shroud, you need to find some headshots right now, and it's not going to happen. Robs! Did I hear headshots?
He was ready to deliver. An automatic running away and saving the armor, and the someone just flying through and he can stab him. Does have a little cheeky smile, doesn't he? Robs is there. Shroud charging on it. No, it's not going to happen. Flash right through Chris. This is very aggressive, and it's going to work with the UMP charging down one. The second kill might have made the round immediately, but Skadoodle going to put an end to the madness for the moment. Stewie with a shot and Nothing as well, taking down the kill on Dennis. That grenade gets bugged a bit on the train. That's unfortunate, but Stewie going to lose his life afterwards. 3 versus 2. Calm down, Cloud9. The bomb is only just going to be planted now. You have time for this retake. Don't let Robs with 100 health steal this away from you.
Exactly. Now Robs has moved up. Perfect Molotov to buy even more time. And Oscar's got the back line with that AWP, so he will be watching, but he's a little bit worried about the flank coming in from A site. From the Brown Halls, that's not where the action's going to be. Nothing. Assassinates Robs immediately. And it's a 1v3 now. Oscar, if ever there was a time for you to hit some shots, it is now. They don't have any HEs or Molotovs to get rid of you with, but it's going to be point blank, and he misses it. Cloud9 with the retake.
This is turning into a bit of a scary game. Again, Chris fast into the yard, this time with the Molotov all the way down back. Jumping his way through. Nothing going to win that fight against Robs, and that's a problem. They needed that angle of the attack. Now they have to fight at so many different fronts. The guys coming out of main, it's all crumbling right now for Mousesports. They needed to be quicker, and they needed to win the first fight. Chris goes down. Oscar is next, and Shroud to close out the round. Oh man, timing's everything. Dennis actually just turned around to look, so Dennis is slightly aware that something could be up. Is he going to be there in time? Automatic will get a bullet by Chris, and now he's got the opening. Stewie gets one, turning around for the second kill, dropping Robs as well. Big play coming out from Stewie here, and now it's a 2-on-3. This is the round for Cloud9. If they win it, they're going to break Mousesports' economy, and suddenly they'll be in the lead. Nothing sneaking in from Ivy as well, and Skadoodle going to get the shot here on Chris. Finally, the kill comes in from Stewie, in fact, who's still sniping away from main, and nothing to take down Lowell. My God, what a great individual round from Stewie. Waiting for it, 35 seconds. Oh, he's going to use this one instead, so trying for the other angle, and that means nothing won't be flashed, and he's going to open up with the first kill as he realized that Robs is going to be there as well. There's the kill at least, an automatic. He gets two in return, a third one just before he goes down. Well, okay then. Robs down to half health from the grenade, and Skadoodle will get the kill. That position becomes pretty powerful. It's amazing that he's been allowed to stay here for so long. Now it looks like Skadoodle is rotating into positions. Oh, Lowell is falling back just at the same time. It's unbelievable. Dennis can open up the round, taking down Shroud. We're down to 37 seconds, and Chris with a headshot on nothing. Gonna go back and pick up the bomb. They know Mousesports. This is the big round for them. The score is tied at 11-11, and if you get to 16, you get to knock the other team out. That's the big thing here. Stay alive in the tournament. Send the other team packing. Automatic at the high ground advantage. Can he stop the bomb from being put down? Stewie pushing out quite aggressively and winning the fight against Dennis. Going for the one on Chris, and he takes him down. Stewie not able to get the headshot. Oscar instead cancelling him out. 2-on-2 for the retake.
An automatic is going to be backed up by Skadoodle very quickly here. A couple of nades on automatic to work with as well. But it's a matter of figuring out where Oscar is playing from, because he's got his teammate watching Pop Dog behind him. Scott can't miss this shot. There's the tap. Lowell going to go for the peek. Automatic gets the headshot, and now it's all on Oscar, and they know exactly where he's coming from as well. This is a situation that should be impossible. The jiggle peek to bait it, and he misses the shot. Automatic, the hero.
Right in front of him. He's certainly crouched in and feels like he's sort of lightly ready for it. Down to 37 seconds. Going to walk right in and takes the fight, but Oscar's going to fail to get the kill. That might be a big, good shot from Chris. Automatic again. He does it. Down by Pop Dog. He's such a beast. Will get taken out by Dennis, but now can Skadoodle stop the plant from going down? It's pretty much right in front of him. He's going to be up on the train with a C-set 75, but Lowell there with a great coverage.
And now it's on young Stewie, 1v2 to clutch. And again, all of these angles, he needs to find Dennis immediately. Does he check right? Does he look that hard? No, Dennis walks right into it, gives it away. Now we're into a 1v1, and there's still plenty of time here for young Stu. He's got the smoke, he's got the HE as well. All he needs here, now it's just a matter of Lowell hitting the timing. He's going to come in right behind him, and Stewie looks like he's going to be sticking this. This is getting fun. It goes down like this. Stewie with the man defuse in the smoke.
They can still buy even if they lose this round. It won't be a beautiful buy, but it will be one at least. Chris has been great at opening, and another headshot. Again, nothing every single time. But Shroud lives the first barrage, and he's going to get the revenge. Automatic only with one kill in the round. That's rare. And Stewie almost getting caught. Skadoodle there to save him, and Stewie with a follow-up. Skadoodle again to close out that kill. And now it's Oscar in a one-on-one versus Skadoodle, who's been looking really good. And the time is working so heavily against Oscar right now. This is unbelievable.
And the timing, if he's a second or earlier there, he catches it, but instead it's going to be Skadoodle with the clutch again.
Nothing getting fired up, getting momentarily pulled out of his Sen-like state. Chris again charging the yard and again taking down nothing. It's a personal battle between these two now. Automatic with a refrag, taking down Chris, and now they know there's no one else here. They've realized something is wrong, and they've realized that soon enough to be able to stop Mousesports from getting into the bomb site. Scott free, great spray coming through. Stewie knocking out the bomb, taking out Robs, and Oscar and spraying again. All the bullets for the moment, and he's going to be going down as well. Dennis getting a kill, and Lowell with the shot on automatic. So now it's a 2-on-2. The action is back. This never will stop. Lowell finally going down to Shroud, and Dennis. Can any clutches go in the favor of Mousesports in this second half? That's the big question. We're going to find out the answer right now.
With the 1v2, and Dennis on the train, spots out the one, and he's down to 4 HP, but he wins the duel, only to die to Skadoodle afterwards.
All you can think now is 4 rounds in a row. Get the opening kill. They've snuck in so deep. Shroud, though, at a very strange off angle. Almost never will you see anyone holding this position, so unlikely the Mousesports are going to be flashing for it. Dennis goes down. Chris is next, dropping the bomb. Shroud finally gets taken care of, but he may have done enough, and automatic is there for the follow-up, taking down Oscar. an absolute disaster. The rest are miles away. They wanted to go for the 3-2 crunch to the B bomb side. Leg shot for Skadoodle. Another couple of kills and it will be done. Skadoodle gets one and Robs is on 6 health. Oh my god. One man to keep Mousesports alive in the major tournament. And he's got almost no time, no health, almost no chance at all. Everything is on his shoulders. He's going to get the first shot at least and taking a bit of damage onto Skadoodle. I don't think he has the time for it. 17 seconds, the smoke is up, and he's going to go down to automatic. 16-11 as Cloud9 knock Mousesports out of the tournament, make their score 2-2 in the group here. They need to continue. They've got one more game to play. They're not through yet, but Mousesports, for them, the journey ends here.